Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newly appointed Commissioner of Florida Championship Wrestling, William Regal. And welcome, wrestling fans, to FCW Wrestling. We just found out there is a brand new commissioner here in FCW, and he is William Regal. As Mr. Regal makes his way down to the ring to address the FCW universe.
I really couldn't think of a greater honor than to be the FCW Commissioner. FCW has always had a very deep history in this industry. Names like Blackjack Mulligan, Dusty Rhodes, Kevin Sullivan, just to name a few. And I want to honor that tradition. So our very first major event will be the Battle of the Belts. And tonight we will crown a #1 contender for our current heavyweight champion, Husky Harris.
So what that means is we have got a tournament to take care of this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, they have named 4 people. William Regal has come up with 4 names he feels are worthy of the FCW Heavyweight Championship title match at the Battle of the Belts. And tonight those 4 men will compete in an elimination tournament. This is our opening contest. Entering the ring this time, Chris Hero.
Chris is awesome. He's as hot as it gets. The type to drop you quick with a mafia kick. Got the hunger of a young lion, plus the eye of the tiger. Pummel you like he's a young Tyson. That young knockout kid, split your wig. Rivera Cloverly, snap you like a twig. You're more than welcome to step up and get effed up from a hangman's clutch or women's welcome. You're just a Joe Smo, you'll bust your chops. It's a KO once he hammer locks the cravat. Tomato cans don't stand a chance. No holds barred. Rolling elbow to a opponent's jaw. It's flawless offense done with precision. Get lumped up, he's head hunting. Fuck a submission. Pound for pound, the best without a doubt. So come on down and get left out for the count. Yeah, better bring your best, cause here comes the best. Who's your hero? It's Chris Hero. Quick and ninja. Any contender.
Wow, here comes his opponent. He is the new age warrior, Bo Rotundo. For those of you that don't know, Bo Rotundo is actually the younger brother of the current FCW champion, Husky Harris. Should he win this tournament, it would be brother versus brother at Battle of the Belts. The bell, we've got action underway. Bo Rotundo with a drop toe hold to get the upper hand quickly, and a big drop kick. Down goes Chris Hero. Chris Hero is another newcomer here to the FCW. Bo Rotundo, one of the founding members of the new... Wait a minute. Take a look at that. That's Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, I'm not sure if he's in this tournament or not, but he's definitely got to be considered a top contender. And it appears that Chris Hero may be slightly distracted by the outside presence of Seth Rollins. Chris Hero needs to focus on the action in the ring and stop worrying about what's going on outside as Bo Rotundo catches him with a big clothesline from the top rope. And now Bo Rotundo with a big bulldog out of the corner, shades of Barry Windham. And now it looks like Bo Rotundo might be going for the Bo-Dazzle. If he hits with this one, it could be all over. Chris Hero's in trouble. There it is, Bo-Dazzle. Chicago scores a major upset. He will advance towards the finals of the #1 contender for the FCW Heavyweight Championship at the Battle of the Belts. Getting ready for our second match in the semifinals division for the #1 contender seed. Ladies and gentlemen, this next man has been making quite a name for himself throughout the industry of professional wrestling. This is a man known as Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is one of the most technically gifted wrestlers to come down the pike in a very long time. But the bottom line is, he will speak to any level he has to win matches. He can wrestle you, he can counter your counters, but at the same time, he will do whatever's necessary to win a match. He's got a chip on his shoulder the size of the national deficit. Looks like Dean Ambrose is going to have his hands full in this semifinal contest as he takes on the WWE superstar, Alex Riley. Alex Riley is a man who was the right-hand man to the WWE Heavyweight Champion, The Miz, for almost a year. He then turned around, had a feud with The Miz, scored several impressive victories over The Miz. Alex Riley has made it clear that he is here at Florida Championship Wrestling to regain his momentum and head back to the WWE with an entirely different perspective and attitude. And there's the bell. The winner of this match will face Bo Rotundo for the right to take on Husky Harris for the FCW Heavyweight Championship at the Battle of the Belts. That is huge. It is one of the most prestigious titles. Both of these men clearly want that opportunity. Both of these men clearly want that championship title around their waists for different reasons. And now Dean Ambrose comes up with a flying head. No, but a small package. Oh, nicely done. He's got the roll up. Here comes the referee with a count. He gets one, and there's a kick out by Alex Riley. And that's the commissioner himself. William Regal has just come down to ringside, and he's in his wrestling gear. I'm not sure what's going on here right now, but Alex Riley just lays out Dean Ambrose. Oh, and wait a minute, we've got more company coming down here. That's Big E Langston. He is known as the strongest man in Florida. Big E has deadlifted and bench pressed over 300 pounds. We've got an altercation going on outside the ring right now. And here comes the big back bridge suplex, nicely executed. Wait a minute. William Regal's in the ring with Dean Ambrose. He's distracted Dean Ambrose. I'm not sure what that's all about. Right now, Dean Ambrose has got momentum in his favor. Alex Riley with a reverse Irish whip. What can Alex Riley do off of this? A huge spine buster. Dean Ambrose is going to feel the effects from that, and this is the kind of thing that'll knock the wind out of you. Ambrose with a nice go behind, and now he's going to do his version of a Saito suplex. The two men lock up once again in the ring. This match has been everything we expected it to be. Alex Riley to the ropes and a big back elbow jolt to the jaw. And now, wait a minute, he's locked him into a submission hold. He's got him tied up, and Alex Riley's in trouble. Alex Riley is trying to escape this hold, but I think he's going... That's it. Riley has tapped out. So Dean Ambrose will advance to the finals. And he is one match away, one pinfall or submission away from challenging the Florida Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Husky Harris. Number one contender for the FCW Championship. Dean Ambrose will be entering this match on a very short break. Meanwhile, Bo Rotundo was able to sit back during that last match and watch. He was able to get pointers, he was able to look for weaknesses, and most importantly, he was able to rejuvenate, get his strength back, and now the question is, will that be enough of an advantage? He may be giving up some experience to Dean Ambrose, but the question is, will that be okay? Will that make a difference that he's had that break period and Dean Ambrose is coming right off the match? I have to think Bo Rotundo probably has a slight advantage. We will have to wait and see. Remember, whoever wins this match will take on Husky Harris. That have to be going through the mind right now with Bo Rotundo as he enters the ring for this matchup. On one hand, he is one pinfall or submission away from challenging for the greatest championship in the state of Florida, the FCW Championship. And at the same time, if he's successful, if he attains that goal, he'll be going face-to-face, head-to-head, nose-to-nose with his very own brother at Battle of the Belts. And this is it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody will be moving on to the Battle of the Belts, and somebody won't. The early momentum going in favor of Bo Rotundo. Flying neck breaker, followed up by a big fist drop to the forehead of Dean Ambrose. And now another big bulldog. He used that to win his last matchup. Showing his skill levels right here. A traditional monkey flip. Like I said, Dean Ambrose can do it any way you want to, as you see the big German suplex. And now a devastating elbow drop by Bo Rotundo has really shaken up. And Ambrose with a big belly-to-belly suplex to answer. And now he's going to work on the arm with a key lock. Ambrose trying to score the victory right here, but no, Bo Rotundo kicks out easily. Big suplex by Dean Ambrose. Once again, the factor for experience has to be in favor of Dean Ambrose. However, he did not get the rest period that Bo Rotundo did, as Rotundo comes up with another big bulldog. And here comes Rotundo once again with a clothesline into a bulldog. This is how he won the opening match. He's getting ready to go for it again. If he hits the Bo-Dazzle, just like we saw in the first match, it'll be all over. Bo Rotundo hooks the arms. Here comes Bo-Dazzle. Bo Rotundo will be going to the Battle of the Belts. Here comes the cover. Hooks the leg. He gets one. He gets two. And it's no, he kicks out. Somehow Dean Ambrose manages to find a way to kick out of the Bo-Dazzle, which is a devastating finishing maneuver. And now Ambrose, he's got him in a cattle mutilator. This could be a cattle mutilation. And wait, Bo Rotundo manages to come out of it. Another big bulldog by Bo Rotundo. He reaches back and hooks the leg for one. He gets two. Bo Rotundo will win the match, and it will be Bo Rotundo against his own brother, Husky Harris, at the Battle of the Belts for the FCW Heavyweight Championship. For the first time in over 2 decades, we are going to see Battle of the Belts here in Florida. And here comes Husky Harris. The Florida champion raises the hand of Bo Rotundo.